Well, hello and welcome to Teal House Farm. It's snowing outside. The high today is supposed to be 50 something, I think, so I don't think it'll stick. But today we thought we would take advantage of a snowy day and kind of being inside by our fire to, we're gonna shoot a collab video. This is with Claire's channel at Perceiving a Life, and we want to say thank you, Claire. Are there more channels?
There are more channels, and we'll link them all below, and Claire's channel below, so you can check them out. And she's asked us to talk about, or to accept her challenge, I guess, about shopping locally and what we buy locally and why it's important to shop locally if you can. And then we're also going to talk a little bit about some things that we don't buy locally and why we don't. The biggest thing about shopping locally for us is when it comes to our food, things that we can't provide for ourselves. We really want to support sustainable food systems that are beneficial to the environment and not, you know, growing strawberries in Mexico and then flying them in here. So we try to buy our food locally because it helps us to create a smaller footprint in the world as a family. And the easiest way to buy, that we do to buy food locally, is just by directly supporting a farmer. So we buy our beef and our pork all from a farmer who lives not even 30 minutes away. And that's great. We'll just buy, you know, a half or a whole animal at a time and put it in the deep freeze, and it lasts us a long time.
I'm really excited about being able to do that because, you know, if you go to Walmart or even sometimes a local market, I mean, you have no clue where that meat is being shipped in. You know, it could be all the way across the country, and that's where it's coming from. And so it's nice to be able to get meat where we could drive to the farm. And
you also get some fun cuts that you would never be able to find at a local store. You know, you get bacon ends, which are great for making ham and beans, or pork cured roasts, which are
that has
delicious.
been a new favorite that we discovered. We've never had it before we started getting.
Right. When you shop at, you know, Walmart or a large grocery store, they just have the selection of the most popular cuts. But when you buy the actual animal from the farmer, you get all sorts of choices and all sorts of cuts, and you're not wasting so much of the animal. And you also know how the animal was treated and where it's coming from. So another way locally is we actually barter for our milk, which is fun. So our milk, we get it every week from a family that takes piano lessons from me, and so I trade piano lessons for them for our milk for the week. Nobody has to claim any income to the IRS, and once again, we're getting a better quality product because it's coming directly from the farmer. It hasn't been homogenized or messed with or shipped for 2 months.
Laura and I, when we first started getting milk, because we've always bought store milk, so when we first started getting milk from Rachel, and you have to shake it up, I told Laura, I'm like, why do they homogenize milk? Because it takes 2 seconds.
It does.
Shaky, shaky, and then you can pour. It's kind of funny.
It does taste, fresh milk does taste, it tastes completely different. Now when we have to buy a gallon of milk from the store, like when her cow is dried off to calf, I mean, it just tastes like bleach water to us. We do not like it at all. So it's like drinking ice cream.
Yeah, when you leave the cream in there and drink your milk, no joke, it feels like you're drinking ice cream. It is that good, that sweet.
Okay, and then another way, this isn't really shopping locally, but it's avoiding shopping at, you know, large box stores, which is kind of what Claire was talking about, is that we avoid making unnecessary purchases. We try to do a lot of things ourselves or making do without things. It helps create less waste, and you're also spending less money, which means you don't have to work as much and you spend more time with your family.
Yeah, and we do, I don't know, I guess it depends what supporting locally means. Because like we have a little market not too far away, and we actually do a lot of shopping there instead of driving 40 minutes or an hour to go to like a big Walmart or a Target or something like that. We do a lot of shopping at the market.
All right, and so then last thing is like, why do we not always shop locally? And one of the big issues is because we live pretty rurally, there just are not a lot of local shops. There aren't a lot of shops, period. And so we have limited availability for things to buy. So when it comes to like fixing up our farmhouse, if there's a local hardware store, it's teeny tiny, and it doesn't have a lot of special sizes or tools and things like that. So when Sam needs things, he almost always, orders online from Home Depot or from Amazon is a big one, just because we can't find what we need.
Right. I usually do my best when we're in town to try and check at the hardware store or the Orscheln's, farm and home store and see if they have what I need. But if they don't have anything that I can make work, then we definitely order. For fixing up our bathroom that we're doing right now, we've ordered decent,
at least half the bathroom.
We've ordered a decent amount of stuff, but I'm like looking for very, very specific things in some instances, and the only place to find that is to either go to Home Depot or order it. So. And
then also, as I say, I know this might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion in the homesteading community, but a place like Walmart in a small town, there's Walmart about 40 minutes from here in another small town. I mean, they are one of the largest employers in that town, and we have a lot of friends that work there. And so by buying some things at Walmart, I am supporting my friends and helping them be able to keep their jobs so they can feed their families. I do like Amazon.
We do Amazon Prime, and we're a little frustrated because their membership just went up recently.
And it's no longer 2-day shipping.
It's not?
No.
We never really had 2-day shipping out here anyway.
It's always 5-day shipping from Amazon.
It's usually like 4 or 5 days for us.
So we just wanted to do this. So we do try to shop locally, especially when it comes to food, so we can support our local farmer and support sustainable food systems. But we aren't...
And we don't think about it now because it's winter, but we go to the farmer's market and stuff too that we have. There's a couple of local ones that we'll go to.
We try to provide a lot for ourselves too.
Right.
But there are definitely things that we shop at the big box stores, as they say, or Amazon, or somewhere that is going to have a large variety and a large supply, so we can get exactly what we're looking for, which I guess is one of the benefits of living in the modern world. So thank you again, Claire, for inviting us to join you in this collaboration. And again, the links below are for Claire's channel, which is Perceiving a Life. Annie's coming to visit. And all the other channels involved in this, you can check out their videos. I'm sure they have some neat ideas. People in this collaboration live all over, so their communities look different everywhere they live, and they might have some great ways that they shop locally. So.
Right. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.